Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We find ourselves in the Temple of Shar, where we have been heading to find Ketheric Thorm's relic. And we just got to this room where we were warned... something. It's gone now. But I think it was like, avoid the light and... something or other. Kinda wish I still had that available, but it's gone. So, I've noticed we've got a locked door here. We've got some tombs with levers, traps. This very obvious umbral gem that I suspect is a trap. And then way down here, we've got another tomb with no obvious lever around it. And all of that leading to this stone door with an arcane lock on it. Presumably we're trying to get through that lock. So, out of curiosity, I'm going to first just activate the umbral gem and see what happens. But I'm guessing that's a very clear, we're not supposed to do that. But that means I've got to at least try it. But then we'll reload, because it's probably going to get us killed. Ow.
I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring.
The Dark Lady's path lies in darkness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed. My faith will guide me.
Okay.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring I saw may show the way.
Huh. So the light went out, but it is still repelling us. But yes, we're trying to get to that gem. The glowing ring may show the way? Does it? Because it just was a ring that circled all the way around, but had like a little opening in the center. I don't think there was anything... I mean, certainly we can't see anything farther from that.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring may show the way.
I mean, I'm trying to just walk along the edge. Oh, there we go. The glowing ring may show the way. I don't see it, if I'm being perfectly honest. We definitely are not supposed to get too close. That's super obvious.
At the ready.
Can I get everyone to sneak along the edges?
Looks like a trap there.
Yep, there are traps all around, not surprising. I was wondering if Shadowheart would be able to get closer because she is a worshipper of Shar, but no, that didn't seem to apply. Before we step on that, Astarion, could you just disable this, just so I can be confident? Or, you know, Varric, you can just walk onto it while Astarion's trying to deal with it. What is it saying here? Okay. Shar will not embrace those who blunder. The darkness will feed on the weak, taking what they hold dear. I think I need to not have everyone walking around. Because they're just, yes, blundering being the key term. Shar will not embrace those who blunder. The darkness will feed on the weak, taking what they hold dear. Are you stunned? No, that's your Shadow Blade. Why are you not able to do anything? Alright, we'll dash. Oh, no, it's not red because you can't move. It's red because you're running through dangerous locations. We'll get out of the darkness. And end your turn. Shadowheart, how far can you jump? about there. And then run? No, so you're going to be stuck in the darkness. Fantastic.
Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, I'm rather disappointed by the idiocy of my characters. Like when I send Astarion forward to deal with a trap, and Varric's like, no, I have to walk in front of you over that trap. Come on, man.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Yes, getting out of the darkness that is supposed to steal life from us or something is important. Oh, I guess we all have our actions, which I haven't been using.
Let's get going.
Cancel end turn, use your action to dash, and go farther.
Time to press ahead.
Probably still not enough for you. No.
Wits in
Shadowheart.
words, always sharp.
Dash for you.
On I go.
You're out of the darkness.
You need my
Minthara.
expertise.
Let's have you dash as well.
Orders received.
So I think it's only Varric that's going to be in the darkness, so he'll be able to see what this does. Okay, darkness, do your thing. Wait. Hello? Cancel end turn. Now, end turn.
Fresh orders.
I apparently somehow undid everyone's end turn. There we go. Took 8 damage from Void Cloud.
How you go? There's a trap. What to do?
Watch how you go, there's a trap. You don't say.
Be on my way.
Hopefully the trap goes away with time. No, don't talk to...
The Gauntlet of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
I can't believe how much we're blundering through it. What did you think of it? This is the place where you could become a Dark Justiciar. Your dreams might soon be realized. Tell me what you know of this place. Yeah, I think the most important is to get information, so tell me what you know of this place.
The Gauntlet of Shah is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shah that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single Selûnite. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
So it seems Catherick Thorm did all he did for his daughter, Isabel. Almost understandable. Isabel was his daughter? Isabel the cleric who's protecting Lastlight. Unless I'm misremembering the name, that's Catherick Thorm's daughter. Am I misremembering that name? Yeah, either way, it's almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shah and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Okay. I wasn't actually trying to talk to her, but at least she had useful comments.
If you are sure.
Trying to just click on Shadowheart to move her
This way.
so that we are all solidly out of the darkness. It's the environment's turn. Let's exit turn-based mode and see if eventually the darkness goes away. Please. Because I'm fine losing the 8 damage. Perfect. I think we're going to split Astarion off by himself.
Keep your distance, darling.
Because sneaking through dangerous locations and dealing with traps is kind of his focus. Now please, disarm this. The guidance would be nice, but generally not needed. And I'd rather not have a second person blundering around. There we go. Disarm the vent. I'm wondering if that was a pressure plate that set off the vents. That's my guess of how that all failed. I just heard something. So we can pull the lever. Or loot the tomb. We're not seeing any traps on it. Okay. Pull the lever. We don't know what it does. Mystic Thurible. It's burning. Does that put out the darkness? Or remove the darkness? Or something? So that if we do trigger the traps, it like burns it away? I wouldn't think so. Particularly because Shar is all about staying in darkness and hiding and whatnot. So the idea of burning it away and standing in light feels wrong. Oh yeah, just break all the traps. If all the traps are broken, we have nothing to worry about. Then I can send other people around after all the traps are gone, because then I don't have to worry about them stumbling on them. It's just a bit tedious.
Traps. How considerate.
We've got a +10, so we're going to succeed on all of these, besides, you know, 5% of the time when I roll a nat 1. And so it's like, after we've rolled this a couple of times, it's like, okay, I've seen how this works. We don't need it to take as long. So that'll probably drop down that, which I still don't know how that's supposed to help me. Like, what benefit that's doing for me. Though I am partially inclined to have Astarion step forward and see if something's changed. Now that those are both down. Oh, it also dropped this down, I'm assuming. But yeah, other than we're dropping down some lanterns. Ooh, that has 6 items in it. Hello, Varric. Loot this. Just a whole bunch of incense. Well, incense is valuable. So I'm not going to say no to that. We can sell it. But yeah, back to you, Astarion. Try and get to it from this side. Nope.
I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring.
What does it take to be able to see the ring? Because sometimes the ring shows up, sometimes it doesn't. Or is it just that we need darkness? too many people are just glowing all the time. Because that could be exactly what it is. We have... I don't think the Pixie Blessing makes us glow. Or the Blessing of Selûne. But Lathander's Light is probably a problem if we're trying to be in darkness.
In your name.
Minthara, can you cast darkness? Yes. Let's drop down a quick save. Throw darkness on here just to see if it does anything for us. Darkness lets us see the ring.
What now?
So yes, it is
Quick step.
darkness that lets us see it.
Gods, not again. I can't get near that gem if I can't see the ring.
Yeah. Not sure. I think we're going to keep hitting the levers. Mainly because I don't know what else to do. We could grab all the incense, but... meh. So the levers are dropping lanterns. But we are also wanting to be in darkness? There's something about that that seems odd to me. Also, the very obvious gap in the center is, of course, odd to me. And then darkness goes away and we don't have any better light. If we move Shadowheart
Faith protects me.
all the way back, as far away from everything as we can. No, there's still too much light there, apparently. It was fine for a bit. I'm guessing these are putting off too much light.
Keep a blade close.
Perception failed. Well, he can't see that trap, but it's fine. Just levers, its whole purpose is dropping down lanterns
One step.
in a location where we're trying to stay in darkness.
Traps.
I don't know.
How considerate.
I'm hoping once all four have been pulled, something will make more sense.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah, I think those traps are all fine as long as we don't step on that. This one's open. That's interesting. There's all four levers pulled. Anything? Nope. Alright. Head out this way. Hopefully we don't get ambushed when Astarion's on his own.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Huh. Okay. Well, grab that while you're here. Not sure... Yeah, what makes this one special, why it's set off so far apart from the rest. Or if there was something I was supposed to learn from that phrase.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Alright, let's try going through this door.
Should be easy.
Slightly harder. No problem. Okay, that's taking us to another tomb. Got some braziers, which we could snuff out if I thought it would help.
Interesting.
Another plaque.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Can you jump along these? You can, I think. Was there a path on this side? No. Looks like that was all there was here, but this seems to continue. But I don't know if this is getting me any closer to solving that central room puzzle. I don't really want to get Astarion far away from the rest of the team. So that's how you get Astarion killed again. We're definitely going somewhere. Yeah, definitely going somewhere. Do I want him to go there all by himself? Well, I don't think there's any more traps. So let's see if we can get everyone else to follow us here. No, it doesn't look like they're moving. Alright, all of you.
Swift as my feet.
Looks
can
like
carry.
the traps have all been dealt with. You might get launched by this, hopefully not. Nope, you're good. Let's ignore that for now and figure out what's going on over here. So we can climb down here. I just see gilded chest, but also lots of bones. And then that door there. Going somewhere. We could jump down onto the mushrooms, possibly. Nope. Let's just climb down.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Yeah, we've got this here. I don't know. Is that still part of Char's temple? Or have we found a different basement down here or something? Okay. Hey, Cloaker. Can you stop summoning Cloakers? Please. How many of those are you gonna summon? It'd be nice to have a turn at some point. Alright, we've got a turn now. Wow. That was a lot that happened all at once. The instant surprise. This guy summons 4 other Cloaker phantasms that all get to do area attacks to frighten us and do damage. And then he gets another turn as well. Before we can even do anything. First of all, what does Frighten do? Cannot move. Frightened entities have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Fantastic. It's showing like we can move. +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Dark vision, ethereal. Affected entity is incorporeal and can't be shoved, thrown, or used as an improvised weapon. Opportunity attacks against you have disadvantage. And you have resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning, and are immune to necrotic, psychic, and poison. 77 health, AC 15. Tons of strength, so we're lucky that it used some area attack that didn't seem to be strength-based. My guess is if we kill the real Cloaker, the others should hopefully fade. 141 health, AC 15, so easier to hit. I think that, right? Were they AC 17? I've already forgotten. Light sensitivity. Cool, potentially usable. While in bright light, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks. Okay. Well, Astarion, you're not going to be able to kill any of them. But if we moved him into the group and attacked, then he would get his bonus for underdog. Though it claims he can't move. But then it's white. I'm guessing if I click, it'll say he can't actually move. Yeah, okay. So he's got to stand here. Out of curiosity... Oh, dude. So, because they broke my concentration, he lost his other psychic blade. And that means he doesn't have his offhand. So I can waste an action re-equipping him. Which I think I'll do, because it's better to do that than using his action just to shoot a bow. So I don't think he can sneak attack now. So if you're going to be using an action, might as well... This is the one you had, right? Yes, bleeding. Might as well use your action to equip a weapon. And then end your turn, because you can't do anything. They're immune to poison, I believe, right? Yes. Yes, so don't bother adding poison. I mean, at least we're allowed to take our reactions. But, dude, this fight is atrocious. The fact that we're all going to just spend the entire fight frightened, which means the only people that can attack are those who are lucky enough to have ranged attacks. Because we just literally can't move. With 4 enemies frightening us every turn as a group, there's just no chance of us actually being able to beat that frightened ever. So... what to do? I could do... There's various concentration spells that would be powerful. But then there's a good chance that we would fail our concentration. So target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Do you guys count as any of that? Aberration. Yes. It would use my concentration. Well, it would use Minthar's concentration, but then whoever she casts it on is immune from frightened until they break her concentration. Is there anything else? Is there any way to give like resistance from frightened to more people? Because that's kind of a paladin-y thing. No, it doesn't seem like it. So she can give it to one person. Part of me is thinking give it to herself just to reduce. Because if she gave it to someone else and then they frightened her or whatever, then they might break her out of it. But I think she still takes the damage from the moan. She just can't be frightened. Target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when the creatures attack, they have disadvantage. Are there attack rolls? I'm guessing their attack rolls aren't using... Okay, moan. It's just a wisdom save, so it's not an attack roll. So disadvantage doesn't matter. Like, there's more useful characters, but I want to try and get her to not immediately drop the spell when she casts it. If I upcast it, casting the spell to higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. Well, darn. I was hoping potentially I could cast it on multiple characters. So, cast it on yourself. You are no longer frightened, and can therefore move.
I will not fail.
I guess because you can, you could do a bonus action stab. Is there anything that would be better? Could give you advantage for 10 turns on attack rolls against the main cloaker. Doesn't take concentration, as opposed to most of these other ones. I mean, giving allies a +2 to saving throws, how difficult is that frightened roll? DC 18. And we have like... +1 to +3? Yeah. No, that +2 is not going to save us. Dude, that roll is brutal. DC 18 when we've got +3 as our best in the party. No, vow of enmity on you. I want to be able to hit you well for the rest of the fight. And that'll be the end of Minthar's turn, and I think that's a solid turn.
I need to hold on.
Alright, you... What do I do about you? Gaining extra actions would be really good, but I feel like you're going to lose concentration. Do these guys suffer light blindness? No, just the main one. So it's like, can I just ruin their day by casting light? Although I don't know if light produces a bright light, it's just light. Same with dancing lights. Illuminate a 30-foot radius. Does that count as bright light for the purpose of light sensitivity? I don't know. Or do I just straight up fireball? because as much as I would love to have haste on Minthara, and I would, particularly now that she's getting advantage on her attack rolls, I'm sure I'm just going to drop it right away when I have 4 enemies attacking me every turn. Is there anything... Do I have a potion of bravery or something? Something to overcome fear. What are my potions? I never use potions, but it feels like a thing I should consider. Don't really want to have to read through all these right now. But there's got to be something that can overcome fear. Yeah? Fearless focus? No. Slumber, invisibility. Oh yeah, we do need to go back and try and make that poison. I don't know why I want to make that poison, but mainly because I can. But that's a thought of a thing to do. You would think there'd be some sort of bravery potion. Temporary hit points and becomes blessed. What is blessed? Not what I need now. Cures blinded, silenced, paralyzed, and poisoned. So there's nothing that overcomes frightened. Really? Well, that is disappointing. Alright, then. What to do? I think I am gonna do it, even though I fear losing it and then becoming lethargic. But if we do survive, it'll be really powerful. Giving you and myself an extra turn. And then with my haste... do I just try and take out the Cloaker? And bank on the fact that the fight will end? Because I'm assuming the summons go away when the primary caster, as it were, dies. Disadvantage on attack rolls doesn't help me here. So I could do blur. Speak with Dead is a thing that I probably have been forgetting for ages. I'm sure we've come across bodies. That's not really important at the moment, but it's a thing to consider. I think I do want to just do maximum damage to the Cloaker. You have no resistances, unlike your minions. So I can use whatever I want on you. So maybe we just go Scorching Ray. Disadvantage, too dark / frightened. Okay. What about things that require dex save? What's your dex save looking like? +4. It's only a 60% chance on you. Which means this is still technically better. Ugh. Alright, let's go for it. 2 hits and a critical miss. I'll take it.
Concentrate.
Oh, right, you can't move. Ugh. I could give her Spirit Guardians, which again would probably dissipate right away. But at least it would damage them when they got close. For 1 turn. Or do Guardian of Faith in the local area. That doesn't take concentration. And then it could attack them every turn. She doesn't seem to have a similar protection from good and evil. Now, I'm sure I've seen scrolls of protection from good and evil, so... Banish? What are the chances on that? 65. Not amazing. Guardian of Faith is not concentration, so there's no chance of us losing it. But if they just walk outside of its rather tiny range, then they're safe. Spirit Guardians would hit them as they step in, but only as long as she maintains concentration. Which would make it a much better spell if I could guarantee not dying. Or there's always the option of going into our scrolls and just casting protection from good and evil on someone. I think I'm going to go with Spirit Guardians and hope that she's able to maintain her concentration. I probably should give some of my casters Warcaster because we keep losing concentration and it bothers me each time. So, yeah. Let's do this and hope we can at least get some hits on them. Right. Probably should have considered healing you. It suddenly occurs to me. You still can't move. What's wrong with you, Minthara? Lethargic. Oh, right. Oh, dude. That was a mistake. Letting him die dropped the spell, so Minthara went lethargic. Oh, that was a huge mistake. I think he had a bonus action still. I should have had him drink a potion. That was just entirely my fault. I'm sure I can't sneak attack anyone. Of course not. So, all we can do is like a regular bow shot. Arrow of many targets. We've seen how useful that is, but do I want to use it just here? Wow, those chances to hit are super garbage. Then no, I definitely don't want to waste one of my good arrows on a 49% shot. Frightened is just awful. Yeah. Concentration broken right there. Dude, it's so brutal. Alright, there's a very good chance we're going to lose this fight. Varric's about to just die straight out. Yep, there he goes. Because area attacks just kept hitting him. Man. Yeah, concentration is pointless. They break it far too easily. Even though they're only doing like 6 damage. A 1d6. And concentration is supposed to be like a constitution saving throw that you're trying to roll above their damage or something. So you would think that she just has to roll like a 6 on a constitution check, which should be super easy. Where'd she lose her concentration? I want to look at that and see if I'm just not understanding what happened there. Where did you lose concentration? No, seriously, where was it? There's the protection from good and evil. That was a while ago, actually. Oh, it's because it didn't scroll down. Okay. Varric's mind collapsed. Fantastic. Where did you lose concentration? Here we go. Lost concentration, broke concentration, failed a concentration saving throw check. DC 10. She rolled a 2. So she had to roll an 8 or better. DC 10, so it's probably up to the damage rolled with a minimum of 10 or something. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to bother with concentration spells. So I think we're going to go with Guardian of Faith. And hope that he stays in here and can do damage, but that's such a small range. They can easily stay outside of it. Then drink a potion, try and survive a little longer. Yeah, and now that spell's wasted. Are any of them close enough? No, of course not. I think this is one of my new least favorite fights. Just being frightened by everything with area attacks is just awful. Perfect. You actually got a useful hit. Alright, can you get over to here? Maybe with a jump. Jump as far as you can. Yeah, you can barely make it.
Oloth Plindos.
Okay. That's all you can do. In fact, Frighten lasts for 2 turns, so we have to make the save against 4 attacks for 2 turns in a row. Or we spend the entire fight frozen in place. %, 49%. Keep trying to take out the Cloaker, because I'm just banking on the hope that that will end the fight. I would have thought that'd be outside your range. Oh, come on, you have advantage on all your attacks. And you missed on your sentinel. You got a 5 on your advantage. Fantastic. Alright, it's down to 78. You're still frightened, so all you can do... So I'm guessing... Yeah, they're still just barely outside of your range. So yeah, let's just have you shoot. That's all you can do. Astarion is so much less useful like this. I mean, that thing actually did some damage, so I'm kind of tempted to resummon it. Like, it wasn't as worthless as I expected it to be.
Alat das.
And Shadowheart keeps making her saves versus frightened. She can actually move now. How about that? If I moved you close, what would I do then? Would it get blindness? Some enemies do. No. But you no longer have the disadvantage due to blind or to darkness. Now you're just too close. Could of course do Spirit Guardians, of course. Or just attack it. 6 to 11. 2 to 16. 3 to 24. Could try and pull off a Sunbeam Blast. And that hits Minthara, which isn't ideal, but... hits all the rest of them, including the main one. Just at the cost of hitting Minthara. But Minthara is concentrating on her protection, which is super important. I don't want to give her an additional accidental hit. So... let's not do that. Do I just have you attack? It feels so worthless. Just a basic attack. And mirror image doesn't matter because they're doing area attacks. Concentration. Although she's managed to succeed on the last bunch of concentrations. Maybe inflict wounds. It has no resistances and it's a good chance to hit. And does lots of damage. Yeah. Oh, 70% and you missed it, throwing away a spell. Come on. Sure, charm it. I know it likes to do 2 attacks, so I figured trying to charm it would work. It did stop it from attacking. Are you? Yeah, you still are frightened. No longer too dark because Shadowheart's there. If you could get over being frightened. Wait, did you just frighten it? How did you frighten it? What sort of feature did I give you for that? Weird. It being frightened certainly makes things easier on the rest of us. Alright, just keep smiting. We're trying to maximize damage. I was right. When it died, the rest of them died too. Fantastic. Let's do some looting. Nothing to loot there. Alright, let's go to our camp just to get back our main character. Ooh, this is a nice looking camp area.
Subtle steps.
Hey, Withers. Varric died, so it only seems appropriate that Astarion be the one to bring him back.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I guess I never talked to Withers with anyone else. So we have some new options. I'd prefer if you leaved. Could explain why you're helping me.
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Okay. No, I need you to resurrect. Hello?
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
I don't want a partner. You sound disapproving. My love life is none of your business, skeleton. You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
I mean, the problem is that all of the party members are only interested in the main character, and since I'm not interested in Astarion, then he has no interest in anyone else. But it's almost like Withers here thinks that Astarion is the main character now. And I really need to be able to bring back my main character. Please, if anyone here deserves me, the closer you get to someone, the easier it is for them to stab you in the back. No one piqued my interest. My fellow travelers don't seem to like me enough. I have better things to be doing. I really don't want to talk to you about this. I mean, for Astarion, it's probably as if anyone here deserves me.
And thus thou art alone.
Please, let me resurrect Varric.
Spins as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I need to resurrect someone.
Thou must return with the proper payment.
Yeah, I want to resurrect
This
Varric.
is the price of balance. Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Hey, thanks, Astarion, for bringing me back. You get to see it from this side, which is so unusual for you. Let's head back. Then do a short rest.
That took the edge off.
Because we didn't actually use that many spell slots. I mean, some of us used more than others. Minthara's down quite a bit.
A long way to go.
Shadowheart's used a couple.
Is that
But overall, we're still pretty
Never
good.
mind.
Just injured.
What a day.
Do you have... Yeah, drink another one of these, and you're good to go. So I'm going to put a pause here. And I think next time we'll check out what is here. And then sometime we'll figure out what I'm supposed to do back in the main part of the Shar Temple. But yeah, this is where we're at now. That Cloaker was awful. See you guys then. Bye.